It was 1 year ago tonight, Los Angeles was burning. Homes, neighborhoods, entire communities consumed by flames. We were on the scene there for several days and promised then we would go back. Tonight, 1 year later, what we discovered on the very street where I was reporting from 1 year ago. It was 1 year ago tonight, Los Angeles was on fire. When we arrived to the deadly apocalyptic scene, and this is how we came on the air.
24 hours into this, you can feel the heat, the smoke, and you certainly can see the flames over my shoulder here. Home after home continuing to burn to the ground.
Fire embers sweeping down the street, the flames reaching the ocean.
All this is going to be gone.
We were on the ground with Cal Fire Battalion Chief Brent Pasqua.
The cars here charred.
The charred cars where families simply stopped and got out to escape the flames.
These people who were coming down from the hills here decided to give up because the fire was encroaching?
Right. The traffic was so bad they figured their chances were better getting out on foot and running the rest of the way out of here.
We walked through the darkened neighborhoods there, the smoke hovering above the homes, many still crackling from the flames. An airline passenger capturing this harrowing view out his window. The sun low in the sky over Los Angeles, reflecting a new reality, the most destructive wildfires in Los Angeles history. The largest fire, the Palisades fire, and the horror it left behind. Our team at KABC with the view from above, street after street, burned to the ground. In one neighborhood, we learned of neighbors texting one another, saving them from the flames.
This was the house here on the corner that began to burn, and then they alerted everyone down the street to get out of their homes because they knew it was just a matter of time before the flames jumped from house to house, which is exactly what it did.
We remember the scope of the damage was difficult to put into words.
The cars here in the streets incinerated what's left of sort of the burned out, charred metal frame here, just sitting on the street here. And if you look across the street, there's still some embers burning here.
We would learn that many of the families who lived on this street were watching that night. That's how they knew their homes were gone. 1 year ago, we will never forget meeting this husband and father of two, Alessandro Vigilante.
Have you seen your house yet?
No.
He raced to the school to pick up his boys, his wife staying behind to grab their most important documents.
I'm sorry.
Alessandro and his family lost everything.
I think it's impossible for people around the country to look at this and understand the scope of this devastation. Everything is gone.
Yeah.
But you've got your boys and you've got your wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we figured out the rest.
We promised we would go back. And 1 year later, on that same street, we meet up with Alessandro.
Alessandro.
Hey, David. How you doing?
Wow, that was a fast year, but not for you, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
There was little left.
The white picket fence here, huh?
Yeah, that's still here.
Yeah, but that's
the
it.
only thing that, yeah.
He tells me it's been a real struggle.
Did the insurance company cover you?
Yes, it was. It's not been an easy process. You don't expect to have to discuss anything. It's a total loss, basically looking at every single detail that I can think of, from the handles that you had on the doors to the type of countertops. And again, to me that was mind-blowing, because I'm like, well, when we signed the policy, that's the moment you should have decided whether my house was worth that much or not. Now it's too late.
He says it's been a year-long battle, the final insurance check arriving just 2 weeks ago.
It's taken this entire year.
Oh, yes.
To get the money, the value of the house.
Literally, we had the last check like 2 weeks ago.
They have decided not to rebuild. They're simply trying to sell the lot. But it's not worth what it once was.
It's half of what the bank assessed the value of the lot, not the house. Just the lot, just 4 years ago.
Half of what it was assessed at 4 years ago?
Yes, just the land.
That's a big loss.
Oh, yes. It's huge.
And his is just one family story. There's Liz Jones across the street down the way, standing where her family home once stood. That charred car we showed 1 year ago, it was her daughter's.
When you saw us walking past that burned out car, you knew that was your daughter's car.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And is that when reality set in? That
100%.
So this is it.
Yeah, this is it.
Liz and her husband are determined to rebuild here, insurance covering it. This is where they raised their family.
So where was the front door?
Well, that's a great question. I'm going to guess it was like here, maybe?
Yeah.
And we noticed something else she's been wearing for nearly a year.
A year later, you're still wearing the Palisades.
Of course.
The numbers are staggering here. Nearly 24,000 acres burned here in the Palisades fire alone. Nearly 7,000 structures, most of them homes. We're back here on Hartzell Street where we were standing just 1 year ago, and you can see home after home wiped from the earth. For the families who live here along this street, the last year has been a struggle, deciding how to rebuild here.
The struggle for Alessandro, for Liz, and for Preston and Kelsey Hayes, who have 2 young children.
Hi.
Hi.
Are we the first visitors to your new home?
Yes, welcome.
They are rebuilding here. It was 1 year ago, wearing protective gear. They wondered if they would ever come back.
Were you concerned at all about the soil and what might be contaminated from the fires?
Yeah, for sure.
And the tests, you did do the testing and you felt reassured by the tests? Yeah.
But 1 year later, as they look out across their neighborhood, they know the reality.
It's been really eye-opening, right, to learn who's coming back and then who's
Yes.
going to just move on.
Yes.
Liz is still down the street, but
Yes.
Alessandro and his family next door, they're not coming back.
We want the community to be the same. I don't think it will be, unfortunately.
They know that Alessandro and his family are moving on.
I know this has been taxing on the family and on the marriage too. That's part of the layers of going through a disaster like this, isn't it?
Yes, unfortunately, yes, very much so.
And when you look at this,
It's okay. It was a chapter of our life.
A chapter of their lives, so brave and candid a year ago and candid a year later as well. The extraordinary strength of the families who survived those fires, it's quite something.